ओंटारियो ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਵਰਚੁਅਲ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਵਿੱਚ ओंटारियो ਯੂਨੀਅਨ ਦੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਿੰਸ ਦੀ ਸਿਹਤ ਸੰਭਾਲ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਲੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਟਾਫਿੰਗ ਚੁਣੌਤੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਉਪਾਅ ਪ੍ਰਸਤਾਵਿਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਫਰੰਟ ਲਾਈਨ ਸਟਾਫ ਦੀ ਘਾਟ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਹਸਪਤਾਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਮਰਜੈਂਸੀ ਕਮਰੇ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਨੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ओंटारियो ਨਰਸਿਸ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਕੈਥਰੀਨ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਹੋਏ।
We represent 68,000 nurses and healthcare professionals and 18,000 nursing students working across all sectors of healthcare. And it's important to remember all sectors of healthcare because it is touching every single sector. We're here today to call again for this government to take immediate steps to keep the registered nurses, registered practical nurses, healthcare professionals, porters, PSWs, cleaners, and all the other staff in our hospitals from leaving, and to bring back hospital staff, the right number, from nurses to dietary staff who have left their jobs, and bring on board new vital frontline healthcare for hospitals to continue to operate. It's so desperately needed. We have heard from Premier Ford that he claims that Ontarians have access to the care they needed. I'm here to tell you that's simply untrue. We're here today to call again for this government to take immediate steps like yesterday, to keep the nurses we have, bring back the nurses who have left their jobs, and bring on board new nurses. This starts with repealing Bill 124. In my opinion, it's the root cause. Restoring our collective bargaining so that nurses and healthcare professionals can be compensated fairly and be shown the respect that they have more than earned. Let's be very clear. Nurses and healthcare professionals have shown incredible courage and dedication throughout this pandemic. Many Canadians nurses, believe it or not, made out their wills before going to work as the pandemic began. Now, can you honestly believe that? Think about that. Really think deep and hard about that. They did that because they feared they would die, but they went in anyways. That did not stop them. So it takes a lot for a nurse to not show up to care for those that need them, for our people of Ontario. Thanks to the pandemic that is far from over. In a 7th wave, 8, 9, when's it going to end? And thanks to the government that has refused to work with those who provide care and have solutions. Nurses, healthcare professionals have passed their breaking point. They're burnt out. They've been made to believe that there's no hope of improvement. I call it the silent closures, because our communities have no idea what is really happening within those walls. Nurses have been asked to work back-to-back shifts, sometimes for 24 hours straight. Some sleep at the hospital in case they're needed. Others are called back in with as little as 5 hours between shifts. Some frontline healthcare workers haven't had a vacation in 2 years. Can you imagine? No time just to sit, re-energize, and sleep.